Hi everyone, Lisa here again. I'm hearing some interesting information that lies are being spread about surrogacy, so I'm here to provide you the truth about surrogacy. So surrogacy, as you know, there are two different types of surrogacy. There is traditional surrogacy that involves the woman's egg that is fertilized, and she carries her pregnancy and gives the child to the intended parents upon the birth. That is traditional surrogacy. That dates all the way back to the biblical times. And that is the type of surrogacy that has been caused some issues prior and has been banned in many different locations. On the other hand, there is gestational surrogacy. Gestational surrogacy is where you take the embryo and you place it inside of a woman so she does not have any biological connection to the child that she is carrying. She is essentially carrying the child in gestation and then will be giving it to the parents upon the birth. So gestational surrogacy is a type of surrogacy that we are going to be discussing here. From there, any person who goes through gestational surrogacy, they need to have a psychological evaluation. So the surrogate herself goes through a psychological evaluation. Her spouse also will go through a psychological evaluation. The intended parents also go through a psychological evaluation. That is, all parties involved need to sit down separately with a surrogate and her spouse. The intended parents together can sit together with a psychiatrist, and they go through, or a therapist, a certified one, to go through the process to ensure that they know what is going to occur. They go through every possible scenario to ensure that they understand what is going to occur throughout the entire surrogacy and discuss every single possible scenario to ensure that they are not being forced or coerced in any type of fashion throughout this entire process. And everyone knows going through that they are on the same page. After the psychological evaluations, there's also medical evaluations to ensure that all parties are ready to undergo the process and medically cleared. Everyone also has their own separate attorney that is guiding them through this process. So a surrogate and her spouse have psychological screenings, medical evaluations, and a separate attorney. The intended parents, psychological screening, medical evaluation, and their own attorney. At no time is there any coercion. No time is there deceit. Every single line that is included inside of that legal contract is agreed to by all people involved. Nothing can be inside of there that any person disagrees with at any time. You can have anything removed. You cannot force someone to have anything inside of these contracts that they do not want to have. So going through this, a person is obviously knowledgeable about what surrogacy is. Their attorney would have to understand what they're going through with surrogacy as well. They're advised of the entire process, and they agree to everything that's inside there. At no time are they being forced to have anything inside of these contracts. And then again, you are not forced to ever undergo a medical procedure that you do not deem appropriate. So all the lies that are being spread about surrogacy need to stop. We never, ever, ever have had any issues with surrogacy in South Dakota. We need to protect it. Please call your senators and let them know that they need to oppose Senate Bill 183 in the current form, and we need to add Senator Rule's amendment that will save surrogacy, place the protections that we need, and also protect the child going through this entire process. Thank you. Feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions.